सो हेलो एवरीवन। ओके, सो आज की वीडियो में हम बनाएंगे सिंगल एप्लीकेशन विथ मल्टीपल व्यूज। ओके, तो हमारा प्रोजेक्ट आज रहेगा सिंगल एप्लीकेशन बनाएंगे हम। मींस वी विल क्रिएट द प्रोजेक्ट फर्स्ट, देन वी विल क्रिएट द एप्लीकेशन। ओके, इन द एप्लीकेशन देयर इज अ व्यू फाइल. So in the view file views.py we will create multiple view. Okay, so let me tell you with example. Let me open paint, okay, so that you can easily understand whatever I'm saying. Okay, so for example, okay, for example, this is a square box. Okay, and here is, like, we can say this one is our project. Let's consider this is our project. Let me increase the font size a little bit. Okay, so this is what project. Okay, okay, this one is project, and this one is application. This one is, okay, let me increase the size. Application, application. Okay, or we can say app. So in the project, first we will, what we will do first, सबसे पहले हमें क्या करना है, हम जानते हैं कि प्रोजेक्ट बनाने के लिए क्या कमांड लिखते हैं। ओके, प्रोजेक्ट बनाने की कमांड हमें पता है कि क्या कमांड होता है। ठीक है, एप्लीकेशन बनाने के लिए क्या कमांड यूज होता है वी ऑलरेडी नो। ओके, सो अगर हम प्रोजेक्ट बना लेते हैं, ठीक है, तो प्रोजेक्ट्स के अंदर एक फोल्डर होता है, प्रोजेक्ट्स के अंदर एक फाइल होती है जिसको बोलते हैं settings.py. settings.py. In settings.py we register our application. Okay, in the settings.py we register our application. In the settings.py you will see installed app. Inside the installed app we write the our application name. Okay, so this is how our application get connectivity. Okay, मतलब हमारा प्रोजेक्ट जो है हमारी एप्लीकेशन को रिकॉग्नाइज करना रहता है. नाउ व्हाट इज आवर क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज आवर क्वेश्चन, सिंगल, okay, what is our question, single application with multiple views. Okay, single application with multiple views. Okay, so we have our application. Inside the application there is a file. When we create the project, automatically one file will created. Name of that file is views.py. views.py. And inside the views.py we will create, suppose this is the views.py. Okay, here let me create, understand this, like this is what views.py. So inside the views.py we write Python code. What code we write? We write Python code. In terms of functions we can write, in terms of, or we can write class. Okay, like class and objects code we can write, or we can write the function. So for example, if we are writing function def f1, okay, and some parameter, okay, and for example I'm writing here pass. Okay, so this is what, this is one view. We will call it as one view. And if we will create second function f2, so we will say this is another view. Okay, so this is how we can create multiple views. Okay, so first we will create the project, then let me write here, first we will create the project. Okay, and second we will create the application, and third we will create the views. Okay, and one more thing, when you create the project, first we will go to the settings.py, we will register our application there. Okay, then we will come here in views.py, we will create the views. Okay, and this, okay, how many views we have? We have one view and second view, and each view, for example this view and this view, we will call each view with the help of URL. We will create URLs for each view, because with the help of URL we can call this view. Okay, we will understand that also. So I hope you are getting the question. What is our question? Our question is single application with multiple views. Okay, so what are the steps to create the application? You already have seen, steps. Okay, so let me once again tell you, like, what are the steps. Okay, so these are the steps. Okay, let me copy this and paste this. Okay, so we will follow these steps one by one. Okay, so what is the first step? What is the first step? Create project. So how we will create the project? In order to create the project, first we have to select the folder, like where we will create. For example, I'm choosing here D drive and Django U2. Okay, inside the Django U2, I will create a folder here. Okay, I can create the folder from the new, and from here also, here I, by clicking here, I can create the folder, or also we can create the folder from the command prompt. Okay, so everyone knows how we can create folder from here, from GUI. We will learn how we can create the folder from the command prompt. So write here cmd. So first we will write here cmd, then command prompt will open. Okay, so we are on the current location. What is the location? Okay, our location is D drive Django YouTube. Okay, so we are in D drive Django YouTube. Okay, same. So for example, if you want to create a project, sorry, if you want to create a folder, अगर हमें folder बनाना है तो हम क्या command लिखेंगे? mkdir. mkdir is a command to make directory, or we can say folder. So after that we will write the folder name. What is the folder name? Like I'm writing here third project. What is our folder name? Third project. Here we have second project. Then when I press enter, automatically third project will appear. Okay, third project. See, project folder is created. Now we will go inside this folder, third project. So how we can go? We will change the directory. Directory means folder. So we will write here cd. And what is our folder name? Okay, third project. So see how I write. I write t here and tab. So automatically it will complete. Okay, then I will press enter. So where I am, what is my current location now? I am inside this folder. I am inside this folder. Now I will open this location. Okay, what is my location? D drive, Django YouTube, third project. I will open this location where I'll open this location in command in VS Code. Okay, so first I will create the project. So what is the command to create the project? I will write here Django. Okay, type in this one. Okay, Django admin. Okay, start project. Django admin start project. And what is the project name? Here we will write the project name. So I will write here project 3. Okay, so what is our project name? Project name is project 3. So when I press enter, you will see our project is created. Project 3 is created. Okay, so we have created this project. Okay, after that we will go inside this project. Okay, we will go inside the project folder. So I will write here cd, and what is the folder name? Project 3. So I am inside the project 3. Okay, this location I will open in VS Code. So I will write here code dot. This is the shortcut way. When I press code dot, automatically this will open. So I will say yes, I trust the authors. I'll close this. Okay, so now we have our project. Okay, so we have created the project. When you create the project, automatically this file will come, and these are the project related files. Okay, once we created the project, now we will create our application. Okay, for application, same here we will write the command. In order to create the project, we will write here command. What is the command? Okay, see, can you see this manage.py? We will run this manage.py, manage.py, start app. What is the app name? So our application name, for example, test app. I'm writing my application name is test app. See, our application is created, test app. Okay, now what we will do, what is our second step? Okay, first step is create the project. We already created. Second step is create application. We already created. Now third step is whatever project you will do, you will follow these steps. This is the mandatory steps for every project, right? So third step is add application in settings.py. So we have this application test.py. So we will add this application in settings.py. Settings.py available inside the project folder. So I will click here settings.py, and here I have to find installed app. See, installed app is there. Inside the installed app, I will write in the end, I will write my application name by giving the single quote. What is my application name? Test app. Simply my application name is test app. Okay, and save. Right. So our third step is completed. What is our third step? Add app in settings.py. We already added. Now function in views.py. So we will create the view now. What is our task? Single application with multiple views. So we will create multiple views inside what? Inside the views.py. Okay. Now give me answer. Where is views.py available? Views.py available in application folder. Okay. So remember this. So for example, I will create view. Where I will create? ओके, दिस लोकेशन व्यूज। यहाँ पर हम क्या करेंगे? व्यूज क्रिएट करेंगे। तो व्यूज क्रिएट करने के लिए सिंपली यहाँ पर हम पाइथन कोड लिखेंगे। फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम राइटिंग हियर Okay, def is a keyword. Okay, I'm writing here function name. What's the function name? Okay, as we are working in Django, so we will not say function, we will say view. This is what one view. Okay, HYD jobs underscore view. So this is the Hyderabad jobs views, and here I will write request. Okay, it is not mandatory you will write request only, but you can also write R or whatever you want, but at least one argument is required. Okay, now what I will do, I will write here, for example, I can say s equals to h1 tag. I will write h1 tag, and I will write here Hyderabad jobs information. Okay, so first view is this. Okay, but we will write this inside the single quote, otherwise error will come. Okay, so this is what we are using, HTML tag. What is the HTML tag? H1 tag we are using. So if you are using H1 tag, means this language should understand by the browser. Okay, so what we will do, we will return. So how we can return? Return, then we will write here HTTP response and S. But it is giving error because it is not able to find HTTP response. So we will import it from Django.http import HTTP response. ओके, तो अगर हम जब भी h1 टैग लिख रहे हैं या कुछ भी लिख रहे हैं, तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम इसको डायरेक्टली रिटर्न नहीं कर सकते. ओके, सो वी विल return as a HTTP response because browser will understand this message. That's why. So one view is created. Now we will create another view. Okay. Second view is dev. Okay. Second view is Bangalore jobs. Bangalore job views view. Okay. Request. Simultaneously you can also implement. अगर आपको साथ साथ implement करना तो you can do it's better. So I will write here S1 equals to H1 Bangalore jobs, right? And single quote. And I will return the response, return HTTP response, right? And another what? Another view is Pune jobs. Okay, and here I will write S equals to Pune jobs information. Okay, we are creating like simple job portal. Okay, so like complete job portal not, but only we are going to understand how multiple views work. Okay, in the Django folder, in Django project, how we can work with multiple views. So I will return here, return HTTP response. Okay. Now we can also create another view. Bihar, okay, Bihar job view. Okay, and we can say H1 Bihar job information. So you can write and return also HTTP response. Okay, so how many views we have? View 1, view 2, view 3, and view 4. We have 4 views. So how we can call this function? Hyderabad job views, Bangalore jobs views, and Pune job views, and Bihar job views. How we can call this? So in order to call these functions, we will first create URL. After creating these views, okay, so what we have done, we have, okay, let's see again. Okay, so our project completed. Okay, our application is completed. Okay, so inside the projects, okay, inside the project we have one file which is url.py. Okay, inside the url.py, okay, within this file, what we will do, we will create url. Okay, we will create url for what? For each view. Okay, for example, this is our view file, views.py. Okay, inside this file we have, okay, v1, view 2, view 3, and view 4. Okay, so for each view we will create url. This is the url1, suppose. So we will call this view with the help of this url, and here is the url2 we will create. Okay, second view, and then third url we will call third view, and fourth url we will call fourth view. Okay, right understanding? For each view we will create one url. Okay, so where is url available? In the project folder. This is the project. Okay, and this is the application. Okay, so urls.py available in project folder and views.py available in application folder. So we already created views. See, views.py available in application folder views.py, and urls.py available in project folder. See, urls.py. In urls.py, we will create URL for each view. So here I will write here path. Okay. After writing path, I will define one URL. I will define one URL for each view. Okay. For example, I'm writing here URL like HYD. Okay. So whenever user will write HYD. Okay. So where user will write HYD, suppose. Okay. So for example, here when user write HYD. So whenever you user type here HYD, so this request will reach here urls.py. urls.py, here this request will come and this will match HYD. So whenever user will write in browser HYD, so this location will match. Okay, so when this URL will match, then we will call view. Which view? We created already Hyderabad jobs view. So we will call this view with the help of this URL. So this view available where? This view available. Okay, this view available in test app. So we will import test app first from test app, because this view, this views.py available in test app. So that's why I'm saying from test app import views. Okay, so I imported views file. So I will call which function? I will call HYD underscore jobs underscore view. So I will write here after comma views dot HYD underscore job underscore views. Okay, so I've created this one view. Okay, so first test this view. Test for this view. Okay, so what are the steps we have done? We have created the project, we have created the application, we already added application in settings.py, we already created functions in views. Okay, functions means we can say view, we created multiple views. Okay, we created URL for function, for view we can say. Now we will start server and send a request. Sending the request means like when we type Hyderabad in URL, okay, in browser. So this is what one request. So we will start the server. So how we can start the server? Go to the command prompt cmd, and what's the command to start the server? Py manage.py run server. Okay, it is giving error. What is the error here? Use the test tab. Okay, what's the problem? Let's say from test tab import views. Okay, here we have to write view only, not views. See in our function, what is this? Hyderabad job view, not views. That's why it is giving error. Now it is not giving error. So we got this HTTP means project URL. We got the project location. So we will copy this URL. Okay, and we will paste this here. Okay. Okay, so we are in our project location, but it is saying page not found, and it is saying two pages available. Okay, two admin and Hyderabad, because we created HYD in URL. We created HYD URL. So we will type here /HYD. Okay, and press enter. So HYD jobs information. Okay, so it is coming from views.py. Okay, now in views.py, this message we are getting Hyderabad jobs information. Now I want to call this function. So how can I call this function? Can you do it? Please try to do it. How we can call this? Simply we will go to the urls.py. We will create the URL. So how we can create the URL? Path. Okay, then we will write here which view we are going to call. Bangalore job. So we will write here png backslash, okay, and views dot png underscore jobs underscore view, not views here. Okay, and don't forget to give comma in last. Okay, so we created two views. One is HYD, second is Bangalore. So when you go to the browser, okay, so when you type here png, so Bangalore job information. Okay, now we have another view which is Pune jobs view. Okay, so how we can create call this view, we will create simply URL for this view, path, okay, and we will create URL like Pune, okay, and we will write here views dot Pune job view, right, like this. Okay, it is not mandatory you will write here Pune, whatever you want to write here. If you want to write here P only, so it will recognize this URL, and it, with the help of this P request, it will call Pune views. Okay, so for example, if I write here instead of Bangalore, if I write here P, so it will return what? Pune job information. And if I write here Pune, so what will happen? It will say URL not defined because we have Hyderabad URL, Bangalore, and P URL. So when we write here P, so then only Pune jobs information will come. So instead of writing Pune to P, we will write here Pune. That is more meaningful. Now I want to call this Bihar views, Bihar jobs views. Okay. So again, I will create an URL path. Okay, Bihar. Okay, don't forget to give slash. Okay, views dot Bihar underscore jobs underscore view. Okay, please remember everyone, you should not give any spelling mistake. Okay, for example, for example, if you are writing here Bihar, what is your URL name? Bihar. But here in URL you are writing, if you are writing here like Bihar, not sorry, if you are writing here Bihar, okay, if you are doing spelling mistakes, means what will happen? Page will not found. Okay, 404 means page not found. So you have to write the correct URL Bihar. Okay, then only it will come. Okay, so we know how we can call the different views, right? So let's sum up what we have done first. First we created the project, then we created the application, then inside the settings.py we registered this application test app. Okay, after that what we have done, we open this views.py, we created different views. Okay, for returning HTTP response we imported Django.http and HTTP response because we have to return this HTTP response. That's why we are using HTTP response and we will return S. Then we created Bangalore jobs view. Okay, the same. We created Pune jobs view. Then we created Bihar job views. Once we completed this views files, then we created, after that we created URL. Here is the urls.py. Inside the urls.py, we created Hyderabad URL, Bangalore, Pune, okay, and Bihar. And these all URLs, this all views available in views file. So what we have done, we imported views from where? From test app, because inside the test app views file available. So we are calling like this views dot Hyderabad job info jobs view. Okay, then we are calling views Bangalore job views. Then we are calling views Pune job views. From the views call Bihar job views. Okay, like this we are calling. And once we done this, we started the server. So what is the command to start the server? Py manage.py run server. So this is how you can start the server. Then you will copy this URL. You will copy this URL. Okay, and you will paste this URL here. Okay, so it is saying what? It is saying like page not found. So if we will write here HYD, so we will got HYD page, HYD page. Okay, write correctly. What is the URL? HYD. So we got the HYD jobs information. Then if we write here Pune, so we will got the Pune job information. If we write here BNG, Bangalore, so Bangalore jobs information. And if I say Bihar, so Bihar job information. So this is how different views are calling. Okay, hope you are getting this. Okay, so this is how you can do this. Okay, you can follow this documentation. All right, thank you everyone for giving your valuable time. Okay, in the next video we will learn some new topic. Okay, about the Django projects, Django framework. All right, thank you everyone for giving your time.